It was a record-shattering season for the Rowan University softball team as they won a program-best 42 games and lost 11. They had a 15-3 NJAC record and were 12-1 at home, 15-4 on the road, and 15-6 at neutral sites. They advanced to the NCAA Division III National Championship Series, where they tied for third. 7 players were named to the NJAC All-Conference team, and 3 players received Player of the Year awards. Rowan broke numerous season and game records, including hits in a game, runs home runs in a game, total bases, RBI in a game, and bases on ball. The season started off shaky for the Profs as they lost 4 of their first 6 games. However, the Brown and Gold won 11-1 at the Rebel Spring Games in Kissimmee, Florida, outscoring their opponents 99-18. And since 2012, the Brown and Gold has a 51-3 record when playing in the Sunshine State. Rowan's home opener came on March 24th against Newman. Beth Ann Highland spun a complete game 1-hitter, and Mia Baldessari, Ashley DeYoung, and Carly Anderson had 2 RBI apiece in the 9-0 win. Head coach Kim Wilson also picked up her 700th career coaching victory. Shyla Sneed and Morgan Smith blasted home runs in Game 2 to help the Profs to a 10-0 victory. Highland and Allison Nolan combined for a 2-hit shutout in Game 1 at Haverford, and Smith went 3 for 3 with 5 RBI in Game 2 as the Profs swept the Fords 8-0 and 9-1. Smith and DeYoung had 4 RBI apiece in the first game against TCNJ on April 6th. Highland struck out 7 in the 12-2 win, and Rowan would drop the second game 7-5. The Brown and Gold combined for 29 runs in the April 8th doubleheader at Montclair State as they won 16-0 and 13-4. The Profs then used a pair of homers by Sneed and Smith and a complete game shutout from Highland to sweep a home doubleheader against Ramapo 8-0 and 1-0. Smith's 2-hit, 3 RBI performance lifted Rowan past Kane 6-1 in the first game, and Nolan tossed 3 scoreless innings of relief in Game 2 to help the Profs to a 1-0 victory. Then Rowan would split a road twin bill at Stockton 8-3 and 3-2. Smith had another 3 RBI game, and Damaris Mercado drove in 2 runs in the Game 1 victory. Rowan then swept Rutgers Camden 7-0 and 2-1 on April 19th in their final regular season home series. The Profs would then explode for 43 runs in a 2-game series at NJCU. Rowan blasted 8 total home runs in their 30-2 Game 1 win. The home run mark tied for the second most in a game in NCAA Division III history. Rowan hit 3 more round-trippers in the 13-3 Game 2 win. Rowan took both games at William Patterson 4-0 and 9-0 before splitting at Rutgers Newark 2-1 and 3-2. Nolan pitched 6 2/3 innings in the Game 2 victory. The Profs were the top seed in the NJAC Championship Tournament and defeated Kane 4-0 on May the 4th. Highland fired a 2-hit shutout, striking out 11, and Baldessari had 2 RBI in the win. Rowan then used a pair of 6-run innings to take care of Ramapo 12-0 in the semifinal game. Sneed, DeYoung, and Smith had 2 RBI apiece, and Highland and Nolan combined for a 1-hit shutout. Then behind Smith's 4-for-4, 4 RBI performance, the Brown and Gold blanked TCNJ 11-0 to claim their 9th NJAC title in program history. Highland and Nolan again combined for the shutout, and the Profs' pitching staff didn't allow a run in the NJAC Championship Tournament. Rowan advanced to the NCAA Regional at Cortland, where they were the top seed. They first beat Castleton 4-2 on May the 13th, before blanking Cortland 1-0. Rowan would lose a wild 13-12 contest to the Red Dragons, but rebounded in the championship game 7-3 to advance to the Super Regional Tournament. Anderson had 3 RBI in the championship game, and Mackenzie Giuditis picked up the win in the circle by firing 6 2/3 innings. Mercado was named the most outstanding player of the regional. The next stop was Ithaca, New York for the NCAA Super Regional Showdown against the Bombers on May 21st. Mercado's second inning home run in Game 1 was all pitcher Highland needed as she struck out 6 and allowed no runs in the 1-0 victory. The Profs jumped out of the gate in Game 2 as they plated 3 first-inning runs, and Sneed went 3 for 3 with a homer in the 4-3 victory. Sneed was named the most outstanding player, and Highland was the most outstanding pitcher of the Super Regional. The Profs lost a wild 9-6 first-round game to Messiah in the NCAA Division III Championship Series on May 26. Snead's leadoff homer and Giuditas' stellar relief pitching kept Rowan's season alive as they would beat Illinois Wesleyan 3-1 in the elimination round. Rowan then faced Emory, and they were down 2, but that was until DeYoung blasted a 2-run homer to tie things up. The round tripper was the senior's 13th of the year, breaking the single-season record, which was held by Stephanie Labasse from 2013. The Profs scored 5 more times to knock off the Eagles 7-4. Nola notched her 5th save in the victory. However, the Profs ran into Messiah yet again, falling 9-1, ending their season. Rowan tied for 3rd, which is their best finish in program history. Snead was selected as the NJAC Player of the Year, while Highland was tabbed as the conference's Pitcher of the Year. Anderson was chosen as the NJAC Rookie of the Year. All 3 players were members of the All-Conference's first team. The first team also included catcher Alyssa Sims, outfielder Gianna Janello, and designated player Ashley DeYoung. Outfielder Morgan Smith was named to the All-Conference's second team. Snead, Highland, and DeYoung were also selected to the NFCA East All-Region first team, and Anderson and Smith were members of the second team. And finally, Snead and DeYoung were also named to the NFCA All-America first team.